Well, two come to mind. One is our player, his name is Lito Ramirez. He is actually the epitome of the rugby journey that we're hoping to create, where rugby is known for the sport and not for the drug. So Lito actually used to sniff rugby the glue when he was a kid. And we call them orphanages, but they're not, he has parents, they're not orphanages. It's basically a home that you can go to where you can get food and education when your parents can't take care of you. And so he was there, and when he was in this institution, he was then exposed and introduced to the sport of rugby. And he went from sniffing rugby to playing rugby to then representing on the national team. And so I think that is sort of like the iconic thing that I would love to see, that I could go anyone down on the street and say, hey, do you want to do rugby? And they know that I'm talking about the sport and not the drug. That to me is the ultimate success story. And then the other one is Sylvia Tudok. So she was one of our players that came to us from touch rugby. She came from a university. There's the only university in the Philippines that has scholarships for rugby. Now, it is touch rugby, but I mean, still, it's the only university in the country that offers scholarships for any kind of footy. And she's overcome quite a lot. And she's represented 15 sevens, and then she had a child. And I think in the Philippines, there's still quite a bit of stigma around women returning to sport after having children. And so it's really great to see her make her come back to the field. And she's represented us again this year, and she's up for selection for the Southeast Asia Games in a couple of weeks. So I think those kinds of stories are really important because it's busting stereotypes, it's challenging what's possible. And Lito definitely challenged what's possible, because you can imagine a kid who was, on drugs growing up. You can't imagine that he would have the nutrition or any of the things that are necessary to be playing rugby. So for him to go from that to being on the national team has been really, really inspirational. And then, of course, for Sylvia, busting down those stereotypes that, you can be a mom and you can play rugby. And I think those are really important messages, really important stories to be sharing.